Hey there everyone, welcome back to Measure and Mix. Today I'm going to share with you how I turn this small bedroom into my new craft room.
Come a little closer.
So this was my current craft room situation. You guys might remember this area from my first two videos here on YouTube. I'll leave the links down below for those videos if you missed them, but it just doesn't fit my craft room needs anymore, and I want to turn this area into something different for my family. You also might remember the concrete floors that I stenciled down here, and I love them. They are still holding up really well, no peeling or anything like that. Here's the room I will be moving my craft room to. It needs a makeover anyways, and I feel like it has better lighting, and I feel like I can be more organized in this room with my craft stuff. So I started clearing out this room so that way I would have a blank space to work with and I could bring up my craft stuff without all of this stuff getting in the way. That desk is from IKEA about 10 years ago. I did give that away, but I am reusing the shelves and a few other things in this room. But most of the stuff I am just taking out of this room and it's not coming back in. Now that everything is out, I can bring up my craft table, which is just two 6-cube organizers set apart from each other with 7 1x4 boards nailed to the top of them. Instead of placing my craft table in the middle of the room so that way I would have more space, I moved it up against the wall where my desk used to be. And these locker bins are from Dollar Tree. They just have random craft supplies in them. They're organized how I like them already from when they were in the basement, but they are a cheap solution and they look nice to place in these cube organizers. Now, since I placed the cube organizer up against the wall, this one that's up against the wall, I needed to take the backing off since it was the opposite direction. So I just took that cardboard backing off and painted the unfinished sides, and then I just loaded my locker bins back up into that side. I love having a pegboard in my craft room, so I took the one from my basement that I already had up and placed it above this craft table in the new room. And to hang it, so that way it wasn't all the way up against the wall, I just put some wall anchors in and then placed 8 washers in between the pegboard before I screwed in the screw to the anchor. And then that way, when I set my pegs on it, I will have enough space. I actually had 2 pieces of pegboard that measured 4 feet wide by 2 feet high. So I placed the first pegboard down right above my craft table, and then the second one I just placed right above that first pegboard. And again, just placed it on the wall the same exact way and made sure everything lined up. Then I framed the pegboard just with some 1x4s that I cut to size, and then I just nailed them up right to the pegboard. I'm reusing this clock that I got from IKEA that was in my old craft room to put in this craft room for some decor. I just painted it with some metallic rose gold paint, and I cut a couple pieces of 1x3s for a couple shelves to put on my pegboard, and then I just loaded it up with things I use regularly, like my scissors and glue gun and glue sticks and things like that to decorate it. I'm sure it will get fuller as time goes on. The pegs for this board that I used just came in a big accessory pack from Amazon. So everything that I used in this video that I got from Amazon or Walmart or anything else that I can find that I bought for this, I will try to link down below in the description box in case you guys are looking for something similar. Sorry to interrupt the video. I just wanted to invite you guys to an open challenge that I am co-hosting with my friend Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine. She can take any trash and turn it into beautiful home decor. She is so talented, such a sweet person. You definitely don't want to miss her videos. So go over there, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell on her channel and check her out. The links are down below in the description box. Now the challenge rules are simple. All you need to do is use items that you would normally throw in the trash or recycle and instead create something beautiful with them. Make sure to mention Casey as the host and her channel name, and also mention me as the co-host and my channel name as well, and link both of our channels down below in your description box. Don't forget there is a playlist for this challenge, so make sure you mention that in your video and link that down below in the description box as well. And also, don't forget to put the challenge name somewhere in your title of your video. Make sure to upload your video to the playlist on Thursday, May 28th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys join in and have fun with this challenge. Now let's get back to the video. I was looking for something to hold some of my Cricut supplies, like my vinyl in, and I came across these set of 3 wire baskets from Amazon that you hang on the wall. They come with the wall anchors and the screws to hang them with, so that was nice. I'll leave a link to them down below in the description box, but they worked out really well to hold my Cricut vinyl. So I put some of the rolled vinyl in one basket, as well as some of the transfer tape, and then I put some heat transfer vinyl in another basket, and then I also put some of the 12 by 12 sheets in the last basket. So this worked out well. I actually think I might buy another set in case my Cricut supply grows. For some more storage, I'm going to use this cube organizer that I had in my basement that I no longer use for anything else, and it's brown, so I want to paint it white to match everything else in this room. I also don't need that cardboard backing on some of those cubes because this is going to be sitting up against a wall, so it's not necessary that I have it up there. Now I just use some white glossy paint to paint this. However, I should have sanded it or used some chalk paint so that way it doesn't peel, but it'll work for now. Next, I used some of these little bun furniture feet that I got off of Amazon. They don't come with the screws or anything, so I just applied some wood glue to the bottom of each one and placed them on the bottom side of the cube and weighted them down with some bricks and waited about 24 hours, and I got a little piece of furniture. I took the 2 shelves that used to be hanging over my desk and I hung them in between the 2 windows instead. They fit perfectly there, and this way I have somewhere to display DIYs or just to make look pretty. After they were all hung, I took that 9 cube organizer and I placed that underneath the 2 shelves. I'm going to use this organizer to hold mostly paint supplies and paint. I did fill it up with a few more of those locker bins that I had from Dollar Tree. And then as you can see, I'm putting some spray paint in there and some cans of paint and stain that I had. And then I'm placing my printer on top of it as well as my Cricut. This little wall hanging came from Target Bullseye Playground a long time ago. I just hung it up with a couple thumbtacks right underneath that first shelf. And then I just decorated my shelves with some things that I already had and a few of my DIYs. And I can change it up as I go and change out the DIYs. This little area just makes a perfect place to store crafts and craft supplies, and it's really accessible. I originally had 2 curtain panels on each one of these windows, but that looked too big and bulky. So I just took 1 curtain panel and hung it on one side against the wall with some curtain rings with some hooks, and that made this wall look a lot bigger and brighter. I purchased this desk from Walmart. It is a Better Homes and Gardens desk. I put it together and I needed it to double as not just a desk, but somewhere where I could film my B-roll footage of my DIYs and also take photographs of my DIYs. So that way I won't have to drag my equipment all the way around the house. So I purchased this photography backdrop in shiplap from Amazon, and I placed it on the wall with just some thumbtacks going behind the desk. Now I do have to iron or steam out the wrinkles, but I think this is going to work perfect for what I need it to do. The last thing I need to tackle in this room is the closet. So I already had it full of just gift wrap and my wedding dress and just pictures and things like that. So I just took everything out and I relocated it to a different closet and got rid of what I didn't need anymore. Once everything was out of the closet, I could bring up the rest of the stuff from the basement and fit it in this closet. That included another 6-cube organizer, my basket of wreath forms, and then I had a basket of yarn and burlap and fabric. And then I also had this crate that I wasn't utilizing, so I decided to take all of my florals from Dollar Tree and anywhere else and place that inside that crate. And then I had this little wire cart that did have florals in it but wasn't holding it very well, and I decided to use that for just some glassware and picture frames and signs and things like that that I get from Dollar Tree, so I have a place to store that. I try to utilize every inch of this closet. Then I got these organizer boxes from Target, and I just put seasonal decor inside those boxes inside that 6-cube organizer, and that worked out really well. I also placed some nails inside the closet to hang some Cricut mats and some stencils and things like that.
Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I love how my craft space turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.